The Pearl of Tahiti counts among the numerous jewels of Polynesia. Envied by the rest of the world, subject of greediness, for a long time reserved to elite, it was used in ancient times to adorn the customs of chief. Today, the Pearl of Tahiti is our best ambassadress around the world. Pearls are often the source of beliefs and legends. The same holds true for the Pearl of Tahiti. Legend says that Teufi, the name given to the pearl by the Polynesian people, was born from the love of Okana, spirit of the coral, and Varu, spirit of the sand. Teufi was so beautiful that Oro, the god of peace and fertility, fell in love with her. One day, Oro wanted to offer a pearl to Teufi. He came from the sky on a wonderful rainbow, and as he was coming down, the pearl took a flash and colors of the rainbow. The most beautiful jewel of the Pacific Ocean, the Pearl of the Tahiti, was born. For a long time, pearls were the result of chance. Today, thanks to modern techniques and human know-how, pearls are cultured. The technique of pearl culture has been developed by the Japanese at the beginning of the last century, a technique that we'll share with you.
The Pearl of Tahiti takes birth in a mother of pearl, a special variety of the islands of Polynesia, the Pincata margaritifera kumangui, whose uniqueness is to present a multitude of colors. It is an extremely fragile pearl that does not support long moves, and it grows only in the quietness of Polynesian waters. Choice of the lagoon in which the pearl farm is built is very important. The waters have to be pure, rich in phytoplankton and minerals. Whakarava Pearl Farm Company chose to establish in the Tuamotu Islands of Whakarava, Ahe, and Takaroa. Here we are in Whakarava Farm. This site is particularly rich in terms of marine biodiversity by its exceptional water quality. To obtain beautiful pearls, it is necessary to culture and select beautiful mother of pearls. This operation is called mother of pearl culture. The work begins during the reproduction period of the pearl. Collectors are put in the lagoon water in order to larvae of mother of pearls could fix them on and begin to grow. These are stations where pearl spawns take shape. After 18 months of growth, pearl oysters are separated from each other, then pierced into threaded in rosaries, and then replaced in the lagoon. Separation of pearls is called the detrocage. During 2 to 3 years, small mother of pearls are carefully observed so as they grow in optimal conditions. Every 2 months, they are washed from parasites that fix onto their shells. This operation allows to verify their health and to accustom them to stress. A year later, mother of pearls are mature and accept transplants. Transplants is extremely delicate. It requires an extensive know-how, concentration, and precision. From these meticulously cultured pearls, some will be used as grafts. Grafts coming from the oyster mantle are cut into small slats. This will determine the color of the future pearl. Each pearl farmer owns his secrets concerning choice of grafts. The second element of the transplant is the nucleus. It is a small round marble made from a freshwater mollusk found in the Mississippi called picto, or river shell. Marbles are cut and rounded to make the nucleus. Transplant is made on pearls older than 3 years, healthy and in good shape. To verify if a pearl is satisfactory for transplant, the grafter lightly touches the oyster mantle that retracts if the pearl is healthy. Then he verifies if the pearl pocket is large enough to welcome both the nucleus and the graft. Once the necessary verifications are made, the pearl sac is delicately cut. The nucleus can be inserted. At this stage, the grafter's dexterity and precision are essential. If he is not precise enough, the oyster will reject the nucleus and its graft. These operations must be rapid because oysters do not support to be opened out of the water for a long time. Once grafted, pearl oysters are replaced on rosaries. These rosaries are then suspended at a depth between 12 to 15 meters. During 18 to 24 months, pearls are looked after, regularly cleaned so they receive optimum oxygenation. During gestation, the oyster covers the nucleus by a layer having the same color as the graft. Pearls take form from this secretion. After this multitude of actions and the long period of immersion, pearls are collected. Among 100 grafted pearls, one obtained 60 pearls. The other 40 pearls have been victims of predators or did not resist to stress. If pearls are at term, rosaries are taken out from the water one after another in order to avoid that pearls are out of the water for too long. Collecting begins. The gesture to pull the pearl out of the oyster is quasi-identical as transplant. It must also be rapid and precise. The pearl oysters are grafted once more with a nucleus of a similar size to the one that has just been harvested. This regrafting process can be undertaken a maximum of 2 to 3 times. Overgrafted mother of pearls are placed in nets and are sewed square by square. These are called kangaroos. Thus begins a new period of gestation. Collected pearls are washed and cleaned before being sent to Papeete. They are estimated by Service of Pearl Culture that determines if pearls match the norms of the marketing of our country. These norms are very strict and mainly take thickness of pearl and its visual aspect in consideration. After this expertise, pearls are selected according to their shape, their size, their color, and other characteristics that also determine their value. Color varies from blue to green, sometimes subtle yellows or pinks. Defaults caused by irregularity of secretion or sand show as pits on the surface of the pearls. Lastly, comes from the flash of the pearl, composed of 2 elements, the luster, reflection of the light on the top of the surface of the pearl, and the orient, penetration of the light in the layers. Tahiti Pearl Market offers you pearls of only exceptional quality, all cultivated with the highest level of care and sourced directly from our own pearl farms, the ones that we've just visited. To promote the image of the Pearl of Tahiti all over the world, Tahiti Pearl Market, with the association of the Minister of the Sea and GIE Pearls de Tahiti, organized the election of the Ambassadress of Pearl of Tahiti. We invite you to discover a few images from this first for Tahiti.
population, 10 little miles from town, 5 little miles from the nearest neighbor, dressed in my dressing gown. I'll find a kiss for my daily labor, 10 little miles from town.
Je cherche un millionnaire, un type chic qui voudrait bien de moi, au moins une fois par mois. Je cherche un millionnaire qui me dirait froidement tout ce que j'ai, c'est à toi. Je cherche un millionnaire pour avoir des trucs comme les stars, pour manger des homards. Je cherche un millionnaire, c'est pour ça que je fais le boulevard. c'est facile d'être chic quand on a beaucoup de fric. C'est commode d'épater quand on est argenté et qu'on n'a plus rien à compter. Je cherche un millionnaire, car je sais que ces oiseaux rares veulent placer leurs dollars. Je cherche un millionnaire, c'est pour ça que je fais le boulevard.
Tu me fais tourner la tête, mon manège à moi c'est toi. Je suis toujours à la fête quand tu me tiens dans tes bras. Je ferai le tour du monde, ça ne tournerait pas plus que ça. La terre n'est pas assez ronde pour m'étourdir autant que toi. Ah, ce qu'on est bien tous les deux quand on est ensemble nous deux. Quelle vie on a tous les deux quand on s'aime comme nous deux. On pourrait changer de planète.